I'm still sharing my proper screen. Okay, I am. How's everybody doing on this Monday? I hope everybody can hear me, man. I went back to kind of just watch over my old videos, and I realized that the audio is just super shitty. So I need to just kind of research and study on how to get better quality audio. I got just kind of some relaxing music in the background. So if you guys hear any noises and if it sounds staticky, that's probably why. So I'm gonna try to speak up a little bit more this video. Um, it's almost 7. We're in pre-market of Asia, and so um, we're gonna see what the market provides us, and we are going to be patient when looking for our opportunity, and just remember that we don't know what can happen. Anything can happen. This is the market, so I don't go into it with any expectations. I try to keep a clean slate in terms of what I see. So, um, that goes with bias and what I want to happen. And then, I also just kind of focus on my execution more than anything. That's most important for me, regardless of the amount of money, won or loss. Um, that's really what I'm trying to hone in on is my execution. And I know I said that in previous videos, but I'm going to continue to just kind of, you know, reiterate that. And sometimes, there's nothing we can do. We follow our plan, it's the A+ setup and it doesn't go our way. And that's okay. It's part of the game. So just going into it with a even keel set of expectations and seeing if there's any opportunity for us this evening. We got about, what time is it? 9 minutes until Asia Open. So we get the new day opening gap, 5 minute fair value gap right here, and then we got this 4 hour fair value gap. I'm just kind of waiting. If I do see something spicy, then I'll look to take it, but typically I like to wait. I've been noticing too after just kind of going through these last videos this past week, is that most of my trades are around the 7:30 mark. That's where I've been seeing kind of a lot of success in my entries, and so um, unless I see something that's eye popping or just super obvious to me, I'll wait until that time. So yeah, practicing patience, guys. Practicing patience. Could be looking to fill through the opening gap. Have a volume and balance here. Let's see if it holds. We're probably heading back down towards this volume and balance, just kind of based upon how these 5 minute candles have closed. Let's see how I react here. If it just kind of jumps away like, grease popping price kind of jumps away that way, then I'll know we're just testing that. If it kind of doing what it's doing, then I know we're probably expected to go lower. In which case, we don't have swing highs broken either. Um, This looks like a good opportunity to kind of get short before we go back long again. So let's see. We kind of want to see, or I want to see anyways, displacement, and then price come back up and tag me in into a fair value gap or um, OTE range. I've been very patient. Well, mostly been patient in my last videos. And I did yesterday. I didn't record. I wanted to, but it's a little hard to kind of record. You know, when you got your kid, and you know it just kind of complicates everything. But yesterday was a pretty profitable day for me. I wasn't thrilled that it was profitable, only because when journaling, I noticed I didn't follow my trading plan, or I didn't execute like I wanted to. And so, although I was green, I really I really didn't like how you know how I traded yesterday. So we're gonna kind of keen in on that a little bit more today. We got a fair value gap here. So that way, my stop a little higher. I want to place it just below that. We'll see if it tags me in. Now I'm going short because, um, again, we created swing highs, you have a fair value gap. You know, you could look at this as a market structure shift, even though you look to the left. We're also in a 5 minute fair value gap as well. Talk about that. This is live time too. So again, if I miss this entry, that's okay. Completely okay with me. You gotta be quicker sometimes, you know. But likely what I've been seeing is that what I've been seeing is that whether it's a buy, a price run, or it's a sell off, typically around what time did I say? After the 7:30 mark, like around kind of like when the macro starts, that's kind of when I typically see reversals. So price going in the opposite direction. I hope the audio is going to be good on this video because my last video was just super just shitty. So right now I don't feel any anxious. I don't feel any anxiousness. I feel pretty calm. I feel relaxed. Got the music, the relaxing music in the background. This might create another fair value gap for entry. Um, yeah, I feel good. We're gonna be patient. Why did I actually supposed to ask? So we can see here at the top of this fair value gap. So I do think we're going to come down and fill, potentially fill in this new day opening gap. So we'll see if price blesses me and allows me to get in. These blue lines are just the 5-minute fair value gap outline, by the way. See if price shows me some love, y'all. And this is still a good, a good risk to reward. 2.3 to 1. Price not gonna bless me. Let's see. Bless me. Here we are. Okay. Now let's see if we can get a move down to this new day opening gap. Asia market just opened. So we'll see how things go. Again, now that I'm in the trade, just my emotions, I feel calm. I was pretty patient waiting for that setup in terms of just not chasing price, waiting for it to give me a entry. But, we're just gonna kind of wait and see how price reacts. We could just speed up. I kind of want to see how we react to. We might get a little retracement to the upside here. If we make it down here, then finally go to potentially fill in this new day opening gap. Let's look at the other time frame. See how price looks. I'll probably take a partial at this swing low here, and then let the rest just kind of, let the other contract just kind of see if we can make its way down there. And so far, I like how price is moving. I don't like that big. We want to see this continue to close bearish. There we go. Come on, little babe. Almost there. So my other videos, I mentioned that typically a lot of times I do set my take profit just slightly above or below where I believe price is going, only because stuff like this, like what if price just reverse, and I'm not, I learned in trading too not to be greedy. Because I've had it to where price has reversed on a tick or two right before my take profit. So again, seeing this just kind of, vocally expressing how I feel right now. I still feel okay, you know, not too thrilled that I didn't get tapped in right there, but we're gonna kind of wait and see how things play out. We're gonna be patient. Definitely going to be patient. We got 20 seconds left in this 5 minute candle. Looks like we might have tapped in. Okay, there goes one. So now what I'll do, I'll move the pass. I'll modify that. I'll actually just put that there. Again, you don't need necessarily the whole move. So I do think that there's a good chance that we fill this new day opening gap before reversing back to the upside. Especially just kind of seeing how price kind of rejected off of this 4 hour fair value gap. I do think we're going to come up and take some more liquidity up here, especially after a huge sell off. Again, we're focused on execution. The outcome on the trade of it going in your favor is just the reward for your execution. So you don't want to be in a gambler's mentality, or I don't want to be anyways in a gambler's mentality when it comes to trading. So for this 2 minute, I don't like how you see the buying volume in that wick right there. I kind of like to see just displacement, you know, break this fair value gap, give us the touch that we're looking for into the new day opening gap. Because we look at it too, let's look at the range we kind of. So that's official sell off. Oh yeah. Some people use their charts like this. I can't, man. I don't know how. I feel like it just amplifies everything a little bit more. Like I kind of like to be zoomed out just a little bit. Seeing them candles that close and then just having it just kind of go against you. I feel like kind of get my heart racing a little bit. Just gotta tap into this. One thing I am mindful of is that you can reverse, which and going to one of these, buying the balance or fair value gap above before kind of coming back down. So and it would have been nice if I was a little bit quicker to the trigger and my entry was up here. That would have been real nice, especially kind of once I allowed the market to show me its hand a little bit and didn't rush into anything. So I want to outline this real quick. And typically I take like 3 contracts. The reason I didn't this time was because of the risk. So I kind of, I obviously lowered my risk. And that was another thing too that like, I think it was January 9th, the video that I uploaded is the direction in the market, my bias was correct. And there's a couple things I kind of regret during that day that I kind of look back on as I watch the video. The first thing is not allowing price to actually come to where my entry was. I chased price a little bit, admittingly. Um, and then on top of that, once I lost the first trade, I I used the same amount of risk when I should have been leveraged if I was going to take another trade. And so just kind of going back over those videos and just kind of self scouting myself is going to help in terms of preparation for this week. Now, I don't know how many sessions I'll be able to trade this week just because of my schedule, but if I can, I'll hop on. By the way, I am trying to get funded, by the way, so these aren't live funds. Just FYI. Now, I don't want to see this come back over and break this one, have displacement, because then that lets me know we're likely going back up into one of these fair value gaps or volume imbalances. That's crazy, isn't it? One of the things that I've seen, I don't know her name. I don't think she trades ICT concepts, but one of the things that I admire about this girl when she trades is that when she gets a runner, she trails her stock really tight. So although she doesn't have like she might, have like one contract left and she just let her runner really run until price kind of comes back and uh, taps her out. I just think that's kind of different ways of trading. It's kind of always intriguing because there's so many different ways to make money. It's not a one size fits all. I gotta find her name though. So I see her like her what do you call those little short videos or whatever? There's a there's a couple people that do them where they review the trades and they kind of give feedback and they kind of talk to the trades on what they see. You can't like a reel. I gotta find out who she is. Who her follow on Twitter. I've also been seeing on Twitter today too that people's today especially people's take profit would be about 2/3 of the way there, and then just kind of reverse on them because of the large move that we had last night in Asia. And so I'm kind of trying to be mindful of that too. Again, I'm just kind of patiently waiting. Price hasn't shown me anything right now that would indicate that you know we're going to go higher off of this fair value gap. Again, we don't have any swing highs being broken, which is a good sign for me. Now let's see how this last 35 seconds at the 5 minute close. I want to see it close below, which you might not get that, but when price kind of gets like choppy like this too, um, kind of just this consolidation, typically a move, a big move lower is always kind of follows it, but this could be the reversal points where you come back up into one of these FEGs to trade order blocks into one of those order blocks and then rejects. Or we might not get that at all. We'll see. I need to get a mic. You don't want to see this broken with displacement. Gotta do 1 minute. Again, I still feel calm. I don't have heart's not racing or anything. I'm just kind of allowing the trade to kind of play out on its own. Not liking that. Not liking that at all. Again, I like to reiterate, I do think we're going to go up into this 5 minute fair value gap here. Um, it was just a short opportunity. Down to potentially this new day opening gap that I thought I'd take advantage of. So I don't think we're gonna go lower, especially just kind of with how price is hanging around here. What I expect to see now, unless we just get a just displacement, other than that, it doesn't look like here. Looks like kind of get ready back up to the upside. So this is 5 minutes. Yeah, okay, definitely. So I'm gonna take. Well, actually, it got me. So, or actually, I think I might have got it out. Well, I'll look for another potential entry. I'm gonna be a little bit more patient this time since I've already been in one trade. I'll just do one contract. Oh, actually, this swing high isn't broken, so not yet. Everybody, 5 minutes. Okay, his swing high still holding valid so far. So yeah, if I would have kept my stop really where it was, that should have been good. Sometimes what happens though, people move, when I move my stop too soon. But if you watch it, man, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I got, a couple views here and there on the video, but yeah, let me know what you think. So around again, kind of this time frame going into like the 7:30 mark is typically when I've been noticing most of my setups kind of uh, present themselves. The auditor sitting pretty high by stop loss not been adjusted so early. We got A. Small for like that. I'm in new swing mode now. So we'll see if it here and stop loss. If this doesn't work and I'm break even, that's okay. I'll be down for the day or evening. But at that point, since we did have pullback, I expect it to kind of go lower now, not just tap this. Um, so I'll probably try a trailing stop. That opportunity. I can get spun around here. Uh, 2 minutes left of the 5 minute candle. For me, we're putting in close. Not breaking down. I just consolidating a little bit. So 10 seconds left in the 5 minute candle. The 5 minutes just open. Now I want to see a reject from this inversion until everybody got relatively quickly. I don't want to see it kind of consolidate like this if we're gonna head um down here. We want to see displacement. We want to see these swing lows broken with speed and velocity. You don't want to see it start to kind of pinch together. I really need to learn like order box. I feel like that kind of helped with my trading. One of the things I started kind of looking up due to TT's trades. He put out a video on time frame alignment. I feel like that's gonna check out that video if you haven't, if you don't know TT trades, TT trades ICT concept as well. There's a bunch of tutorials. But he put together a video on time frame alignment and which time frames to pair up and how to increase your hit rate, which I think is great. So I just kind of got to study it a little bit more. I definitely want to start implementing it with my strategy. So shout out to him. You see, he just want this candle to just be heavy. You don't want to see, like I said, you don't want to see it play around here and look like that. You just want to see, you know, just velocity, just displacement. You want to see the swing low, broke with conviction, and not teetered around. Because from my experience, when you got a swing low like this and you got a price like this and that's convicted, sometimes I do see next candle kind of, the reversal kind of continue. So if we're gonna break through with a nice chunky candle like this, we kind of want to see that for the next candle as well. Or that's what I like to see anyway. I don't like this. You see what I mean? That no real follow through. We're gonna remain patient though. We'll See how it if it taps back into that inversion fair value gap, how it kind of reacts. So far though, if I'm grading myself, I'm happy with my execution, I'm happy with my patience, I'm happy with my emotions being in check. Um, I don't feel any impulsivity, nothing like that. Regardless of how this trade plays out, if it comes out and stops me out, I'm okay because of how I executed this evening. It's just standard, and it's stuck. Let's see, follow through. Even if it comes back, like my thinking is even if it comes back and it stops me out, I still count this day as a W because of my execution. Again, it's more about how I execute versus the outcome, the final outcome of the trade. The final outcome is just the cherry on top, like I mentioned earlier. Come on, NQ, give it to us, bro. You're creating all of this relative equal over quick right here. Shout out to you if you watch my videos. Probably got like 7 or 8 views, but I appreciate it. Yeah, no plain low is being broken, but any sort of convention. Oh, yeah, 30 seconds left. Should say 2 to 1 if I'm not mistaken. Pretty good at eyeballing. So I got my MacBook screen up and I'm just kind of watching the 15-minute as well. One thing that I want to point out, swing high, all swing highs are forming. Continue forming. This one here, up here. And then if you look at this, the CE of this, everybody got, is being respected. So let me get a little speed and velocity in you. We appreciate it. I do not like being in this. This is this is disgusting. And you know what? It might be like this until this 15-minute close. There's just 2.5 more minutes in it. And a 15-minute. We got about 17 more minutes. It's really teasing my tooth. I really don't like being in this. Something like this definitely test your patience. Um, we're still gonna remain cool, calm, and collected. But just checking in on my emotions. I'm relaxed. I just wish there was some sort of movement. I think again, they say trading most of the time, 80 to 95, 90% of the time is just sitting on your hands and doing nothing. And this is a part of that. It's definitely a part of that. So I just want to see the breakdown. 30 seconds left in the 15-minute candle. Be interesting to see if this when it's open up if it gives us our next push. Okay, 15's open. I think this is gonna help us make up our mind in terms of what Price wants to do. Hopefully. That move doesn't startle me. It looks like we are. I'm liking how interesting that. To me, this implies that we're just about to get like I feel like we're gonna get this like huge, just energetic candle. Um, because things like that. That typically happens when prices kind of stay like that. But um, hindsight, kind of looking back at it, after seeing it kind of consolidate and not break lower, I should have known that we probably weren't going to head down here. That's just kind of something to know for myself as I continue on that trade. So far, let's see if we still continue to respect the right. That we'll see how this goes. All right, this trade is likely cooked. That's okay. So I'll close my position there, and then we'll kind of see. I just kind of want to see how it finishes playing out. And then it moves to the upside. So nothing wrong with that. Again, happy to execute you with my patience. Again, when it was consolidating this area, kind of refusing to break down. Um, that should have been key to me that we were potentially going to go back to the upside. What if, it's so funny, we're in the macro now. What if it does just finally go to my original take profit price? But I wasn't too confident, especially after seeing how we blew past the CEO's version of fair value gap. So, alrighty. So, be another video uploaded. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it if you watch it. Leave a comment, subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.